Societies, I find out photos, sometimes fog, sometimes just a hill, framed by 10th floor, boardroom windows, who knows, said who knows.
One really to get into this very dangerous environment, and there was no fence around it, and heartbroken from LA County, a voices around you will destroy but the harbors. To some kind harper and kiss you would screen some off to new working there. This is a part of where he harbor aspect of the account of the city. Things happen, and it's also why I find in any way sometimes I sit ice to see it now, or the skid marks met on the color of the sunset hills, and junior vineyard for mature think tanks. And from a LAN, look at the Cannon building to my right, click over to my left, and see Signal Hill in a row, and to triangulate the three in order to a sentence with pedal greased and breezy beneath your foot, and you wonder at your capacity to slice a life in half with your big manly grill. Stop for those things you smoke these days. Pine for a night away from these new sharp urges, this bland new bearing. The blind yearning for the old way, for the splintering of teeth, gums leaking for weeks, the death rattle at 4 a.m, the dog's heart pressed against your lungs like it's waiting for the torch to pass. An image of your limitations as they must appear to them out there. Your heart a shallow ditch of envy and wrath, and to wonder why she drops her eyes when you meet her on the street in the small hours is a deliberation wasted like a deathbed confession from a long-drawn love.
Hydrocarbon. In chemistry, my friends and me, we gathered information, collected recipes for anarchy, and trade tips for the chronically civilly disobedient. Poisons and explosives, household items that we would dream of reconfiguring into the tools we'd need to bring corrupt officials to their knees. It was a shitty time to be a Newfoundlander. We spun fantasies involving chains, affixing us to the fuel tanks on the hill, a gesture, a set of demands, articulately phrased and passionately resounding across the harbor. And who would not cry out at the threat of such a waste of beautiful youth? But we were not the kind of kids who blew things up for real. Comfortable in dialect and dress, if not exactly in address, we got our high school and went on to greater things. By the end of that summer, I'd moved away, fighting some fight or another and failing to remember to write home for news.